Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Train Smart Worldwide. I've got another kettlebell video for you today, just to tack on to the one that we did last week. I told you we were going to do a little series. Hopefully you've been practicing that kettlebell prep to make sure that you're activating those glutes, that butte, and making sure that you're not going to hurt your lower back. So that way you can start to get into some of the actual fun stuff that we're going to start out with today. So I just want to go back over, kind of retouch on the swing a little bit. So we're going to start out with just an alternating hand swing. So instead of hanging on with two hands the whole entire time, we're going to alternate and switch between one hand. Okay, so again, I've got my kettlebell with me. It's 16 kilograms. You can buy them right here on the website. Nice little plug. We're going to start, I'm going to show you from this front view the alternating hand swing. So you're just going to start making sure that you load up the bell where in line with your heels, right? This is what we talked about last week. And then you swing it up, and then you're going to swing from one hand to the next. Switching at the top, and again, always keeping it right in that groin area. So making sure that it never goes below your knees. Good. And that you're always driving with those hips. Did you see how my chest never went down here, right? It was always upright, and I was always loading those glutes and putting the weight in my heels. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to use my lighter kettlebell. We're going to do windmills. So what I would do with this, I have, let's see, what is this? This is an 8 kilogram. So it's about 17.5 pounds, half the size of the other one. And I'm just going to hold it up overhead. So this arm is getting a nice stability in the shoulder. My whole core is going to be able to get worked. Feet should be about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. I'm going to take this other hand, and I'm going to reach down the side of my leg as far as I can, stopping at the ankle, and then squeezing up. Now I'm using my obliques to help get me up there. That's where my main focus is. So I'll show you again from the front, and then I'll show you from the side. You want to keep your really stiff and tight. Kind of pop your hip over to the side and get out of your own way. Sort of like a yoga move. So you slowly reach it down and then squeeze it back up. So you want to keep this arm nice and straight the whole entire time. All right, we'll show you from this side view now. Okay, so you're going to hold onto it, pop your hips over to the side, slide yourself down, and come on back up. All right, so that's a really great core strengthener. It's going to get into your obliques, and it's really great for your shoulder stability and stuff like that as well. If you want, you can start out with just a regular weight, maybe 5 pounds or something like that, and then work your way up. The last one that we're going to do today is going to be a clean and a press. I worried, I was like, should I do this today? It's kind of, it is like kind of a two-part exercise. But I want to show it to you so you can start practicing on it and really start working on it. This is a great, great, great exercise. Burns a bajillion calories. Is one of the best exercises you can do as long as you're doing it properly. So I want you to start being able to learn this and making sure that you can do it and then, you know, use it to the best of your ability. So I'm going to show you the lighter one right now, but you would want to do it with a heavier one. So you'd start out with the lighter one. What you're going to do is a clean. So the clean, you're going to be one hand, right? And you're going to do it not like a squat, you're going to do a deadlift. Okay, so you're going to drop your chest a little bit, but your weight is still in your heels, right? So the bell is still behind, lined up with your heels. You drive with your hips and pop it up to your shoulder. So it should just be a flick of the wrist. It's a nice 1-2, and it twists. A lot of times what I would tell my clients is that start from this position so that you can get the twist part of it so that it doesn't hit the back of your arm. Because a lot of times what would happen is you'd have such a big drive that it would hit the back of your arm and it starts to bruise it and it doesn't really feel so good. So I'll show you that again. Line it up behind the heels like you're going to get ready to play tackle football. Your back is nice and flat. You drive it up and twist it. Then, instead of doing a push press, what we do with the kettlebell is we do a sinking press. So we're standing nice and tall, and we drop our elbow to our hip. Using those obliques, we lengthen and push it right up. Great exercise for your core. I'll show you again. So what we do, instead of using our legs, which a lot of time we're used to in power movements, we're going to keep our legs pretty much straight, and we're going to keep our torso upright. Drop that elbow right to the hip, squish this, squeeze this in here, and then lengthen it right up. It gives you a lot of power, kind of like if you pull that rubber band back and then you let it go. It's that same kind of power. So we're going to do it from the side and put it together, okay? So from the side view, back up. Again, like you're getting ready to play tackle football, right? The bell is lined up with your heels. You have a nice flat back and you can feel your glutes loaded. You drive it up, then you sink and press. Good. Control it down, control it down. Drive it up, sink and press. And that's that. So today we worked on your alternating swing, so you're alternating from hand to hand. We did the windmill, which was that core with the arm overhead, and we did the clean and press. So go ahead, get started with those exercises this week. Add them to your arsenal. What you can do is once you get comfortable with all of these exercises, you can also kind of put them together in a little circuit fashion. So you could do about 20 swings, then you go into like 5 windmills on each side, and then you do maybe 5 to 10 clean and presses on each side, and then take a break at the end of that, and then repeat it again. Great way to work out, especially, again, if you're at home. Minimal cost. You can do a lot of things with these kettlebells for not a whole lot of money. They're very versatile. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for stopping by Train Smart Worldwide. Again, give us some feedback. Head over to our forum. Let us know what you thought of this video, and if you have any questions or anything else that you'd like us to answer, just give us a shout. So again, thanks for stopping by Train Smart Worldwide.